Hey everyone, welcome back, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to have a productive week at school. The week starts the night before, so make sure that you know exactly what you need for tomorrow. You don't want to be rushing about being like, where's my calculator? And then your teacher get angry at you, so make sure you're prepared. In the mornings, make sure that you do your skincare because we don't want to be waking up late, not doing our skincare, not brushing our teeth, and just running late. You want to start your morning with a good start, so do your skincare. Make sure you leave your house at the right time and don't run late because that can just bring stress to the rest of your day. The key is at school to being productive is to actually listen and learn in the lessons. So we don't want to be scrolling on Pinterest, scrolling on your phone. Actually pay attention in class because this can really help down the track when you have to come down and sit and get ready to study. During the week, you want to make sure that you incorporate your hobbies because we don't want to be that one person that all they do is study. Because what is your personality? Okay, so make sure that you incorporate some you time into your week. Some self-care. I like doing art, so I just did some art. Some other things can be reading, writing, doing whatever you like. Just make sure that you make some time to do your hobbies. The most essential thing to having a productive week is actually studying. If you struggle to study like I do sometimes, have a little ritual. So for me, I always get a drink, which is a soft drink, which is probably not the best for my health, but it works. So future me will have to worry about a soft drink addiction. But I always get one, and I do the Pomodoro method, which is just 25 minutes and then a 5-minute break, and in that 5-minute break I scroll on Pinterest. But make sure that when you actually take a 5-minute break, that it's just a 5-minute break and it doesn't turn to like 10-minute break, because that is not the intention, okay? You should also treat yourself from time to time. I got myself something from Amazon because I needed it for school, but treating yourself can just help motivate you. Like, yes, I did so well this semester. I am going to treat myself to some new highlighters. Like, who doesn't want some new highlighters? So treat yourself from time to time again. I recommend planning what you need to do because sometimes you can just get overwhelmed with the fact that you don't even know what you're gonna do, and in your head you seem like, oh my goodness, I have so much to do, when you actually don't. Like, I get trapped in that, and then I don't want to do anything because I get overwhelmed and I'm like, what if I don't know and I have to do so much stuff? And then I'm like, ah! So just plan, okay? Just write exactly what you need to get done and brainstorm and just sort it out and be like, okay, this is what I have to do, but don't write everything because then you'll get overwhelmed. Just do like, okay, now for the first 25 minutes, I have to do my math questions. Then I have a little break, and then after that, I have to do biology. It's a really good tip. It helps you be less anxious. I feel like reducing your screen time when it comes to productivity is not discussed enough. You will notice a difference from when you spend more time on your phone to when you don't. Because when you spend more time just endlessly scrolling, what are you doing? You're probably not helping your future because all of these messages that people are putting out, if you're not applying them, then what are you doing? Yes, there is a balance and you can scroll, but make sure that you've done something to deserve that. Like, maybe you've completed all your tasks so you can scroll and like watch motivating people talk about motivating stuff. Once you reduce your screen time, it'll give you more time in the day to actually do things that will help you in the future and be productive. And sometimes when you just endlessly scroll, you compare yourself, you feel lazy because you're not doing what the other people on your Instagram are doing, which in reality, that is just a highlight of their life, okay? So don't compare yourself because it'll make you do less sometimes. I mean, that's what happens to me. So just reduce your screen time, even if it's just by 30 minutes, and you can be doing something to help your future. Another little study tip to motivate you is to have a little snack or a little snack afterwards. I'd recommend this being healthy because, you know, we don't want something to spike our insulin while we're studying and then have this craving for more sugar. The question is, what do I want? I know what I want. These are blueberry and apple flavored rice cakes. I am a rice cake girly. Cheers! So here's some good examples of some healthy snacks you could have. I would also like to highlight the importance of breaks, because sometimes when you study for too long, like, nothing goes in, okay? Y'all, I can't concentrate anymore. Like, my brain is just blurry. I know that sounds weird, but like, that's how my brain's feeling. Exercise is so important, not only for your physical well-being, but also for your mental well-being. To have a productive week, you're gonna need to do some exercise, okay? You can't just sit on the chair the whole day, because you are gonna be unhealthy. So make sure that you do that. It doesn't actually have to be hard. Just go on a walk. Walks aren't that difficult unless you're going up a super steep hill, which then it is difficult. Exercise also helps you get better sleep, give you more energy, reduce stress, improves your mood, and helps fight depression, and also makes sure that you have good brain health, also prevents type 2 diabetes, and better sleep. Make sure to incorporate well-balanced meals into your diet. Make sure to consume some vegetables, because vegetables are good for you and good for your overall health. But you can also have whatever you want at the same time. Just make sure you have vegetables. Also, fruits and protein are going to be your best friend, as well as good healthy fats. So make sure that you have everything in your diet. If you're struggling on what to eat, you can check out my Pinterest board. I have a board full of healthy breakfasts, snacks, dinners, not lunch, because I always have lunch at school, so I don't really have a folder, but definitely the food in dinner could be really good. Honestly, all you need is a little bit of everything in your diet to be healthy. If you're a picky eater who doesn't really like vegetables, I recommend sweet potatoes, corn, carrots. I feel like unless you're not extremely picky, I think those are some good basic vegetables that I like. I really like sweet potatoes, and you can just add them with really anything, honestly, or sweet potato fries. Those are good. Making notes can really help, because you can come home after school and make sure that you have that information in your brain, and if not, go back to the teacher and ask them, but make sure that you make your notes and that you are actively listening in class and participating, because I feel like when you participate and actually listen, you learn, and you don't have to waste your time in the future. So make sure you listen. I want to talk a little bit more about the Pomodoro method. So I have this app. It's so cute. It has like these tomatoes on it, because you know Pomodoro is like a tomato, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just 25 minutes. You just have to focus for 25 minutes, okay? Most people can do that, and if you can't, you have to really take a look at yourself and be like, I need to improve my concentration. But every 25 minutes you get a cute little tomato, and you can be like, I got a tomato. Yes! Unfortunately though, it resets every week, so it just has the tomatoes from the week, but you can look back and be like, I got 10 tomatoes this week. I did 10 25 minutes. Good job. Changing up the scenery can really help make you productive. Like, maybe you don't work very well at home, so you go to the library or a cafe. I really like studying in the library because it's quiet, and it's just quite a nice vibe, because everyone in there is doing the same thing. They're all relaxed, so go to your local library or cafe. Sometimes cafes can be a little bit distracting, and also, like, if you don't have the money to sit there and buy something, it can be a little bit expensive if you go to cafes every single time you need to study, because you have to buy something as well. So I recommend going to a library. My final tip, and honestly the best tip I think of them all, is to just romanticize. Romanticize your school life, because honestly it can be really dull sometimes. And if you don't romanticize it, you could become really upset with your life. Carry your books around. Bring a coffee around with you if you don't want to go to a cafe. Bring the coffee to the library if the library allows. Make time and just listen to music and romanticize your school experience, because you know it doesn't last forever, and by the time you know it, you'll be graduated, which for most is gonna be a happy thing. Like for me, I'm so excited to graduate. I don't really like school that much, but there are people who do, so make the most out of it, okay? Be that main character. That is all of my productive tips and taking you through a productive week in my life. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Honestly, next week there may not be a video. There's probably very likely there won't be, just because that is my exam week, and obviously I'm gonna be stressing, I'm gonna be crying, I'm gonna be stressing. Well, if I apply my productive tips, maybe I won't be. Anyways, apologies for that if I don't upload. If you found any of these tips useful, I would love to know. You can always DM me at itsharena on Instagram, or you could just email me my business email down below. But thank you so much for all your support, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.